Morning sugar plums. It is a daily vlog time and I am doing my hair, but y'all can, hang out here. Why not? So first I was like, I'm gonna do my hair, then I'm gonna do my vlog. Why not? Y'all can see me doing my little hair. Yesterday, what was yesterday? Yesterday was New Year's Day. We didn't do much of nothing. I just went over my mom's house. Tomorrow I am going to be teaching my pole class for the month. And I guess today's vlog can just be talking to you guys about my pole dance journey, because a lot of people have asked me about that, and I would love to just use my vlog to talk to you guys about how I fell in love with pole dance and all those good, beautiful things. So right before I started teaching, I used to work at a call center for a loan company. And in that call center, I met a young woman named Cookie. Well, she will eventually become Cookie Daniels, the hottest twerk instructor in Chicago. Shout out to Cookie's Dance Den. She actually heard about the pole studio that we went to, Bombshell, on, I think it was like Groupon or something. And she was like, I really want to take pole dance classes, but I don't want to do it on my own. And me and her had developed a friendship in the call center. And so she was like, hey girl, would you like to come with me and take pole dance class or whatever? Like, let's do it. She like, I've been trying to do it, but I haven't, gotten the courage to do it on my own, whatever. I mean, by myself, and nobody else comes with me. And I'm like, okay, well, shit, I'll come with you, girl. No problem. Let's do this shit. And so me and her went to Bombshell Movement. Ooh, child, 8 years ago. 10 almost 10 years ago. In Bombshell, though, after that first session, Cookie decided that she kind of wanted to, go a different route. Understandably so, because she was ready to start her twerk studio, and now it is one of the hottest in Chicago. Shout out to my girl Cookie. I actually teach pole now for her platform, but we'll get there. So after my first session with Bombshell, I fell in love. I have a background in dancing, period. Like, I love dancing. And I was in a place in my life where I needed to see myself as a sexual, sensual being. And so walking into Bombshell and doing that first, I think it was like a 4-week session, had me like hooked. Literally hooked. And so I did another session, and in my second session at Bombshell, there was a young lady there. And it's funny because as I was preparing to like tell y'all the story today, I was thinking to myself, like, I think about but when I think about it, this young lady does one session at the studio. I've seen her do one session like every couple of years since I was there. And that made me realize that this young woman was just going to Bombshell to recruit folks. But that's okay, because I'm grateful that she saw me and quote unquote recruited me. So my second year with Bombshell was also my first year teaching. And a young woman, well, not really second year, but second session was the beginning of my teaching experience. One of the young ladies that took class with me asked me like, hey, I hope you don't take this wrong. So you have really great energy. Have you done something like this before? Or do you do anything like this outside of just the studio space? And I was like, thank you, girl, but no. And at that point, I had already been talking to the manager at the studio because I was about to start working there. Like, after my first session, same ordeal. Big energy, very helpful. The studio manager was like, I like you, and I would love to hire you if you're looking to kind of get into something like this. So I was in the process of becoming an instructor at Bombshell, but a young lady who took classes there basically approached me for the opportunity of just using my charisma to make some extra money. And it was my first year teaching, and I didn't know what the checks was gonna look like for teaching. And I'm a side hustle girl, period. So I was like, shit, I'm gonna take both. Bombshell finna hire me, and I'm finna see what you got going. This young lady would do like private parties, where the young women there would not like strip. They would just be there enjoying the space with the young men. And I mean, of course, sometimes music was played. So sometimes people would dance, but it wasn't one of those situations where like you came there like on some Ebony stuff. I came there to just dance for y'all. That's it. No, it was literally what I have always kind of been used to in life, which is like people paying to be around me. And so I first started off with that with the young lady, doing a few of those. And then it got to the point where it's like I could make more money to like actually dance. Because at first it was just like, okay, I'm going to a party here and there. I'm hanging out with these guys. But then it started getting annoying because I don't want to hang out with somebody and you be all in my face and you be thinking we go together and blah, blah, blah. So I asked the young lady, like, did she have any experience in clubs, or did she know anybody who had experience in clubs? And she was just telling me how, like, her and a few girls that she know, they do, like, weekends at certain places that have, like, guest slots on Saturdays, because it's like clubs in like small towns, and they try to encourage other dancers to like come from different places, so the girls can, so I mean, so the people that come can have a variety, you know what I mean? If you go to the same little hole in a wall and you see the same couple of girls all time flies when you're running your mouth. This is my third video, and you know, since I'm using Snapchat, that's how I count my time. We are in our 9-minute spot, so I'm gonna just speed this up a little bit. Long story short, I started dancing on weekends in clubs with her while still doing like the private parties, while also teaching. Bombshell was an amazing time in my life. I got a chance to meet a bunch of beautiful women. Sometimes I would take weekends off from from going up and dancing with her, but it was a consistent for like 2 or 3 years of like weekends out of town with her, you know, weekdays teaching, and then at night teaching Bombshell. It was a really great time. One of the things that I love the most about pole, and I'll talk to you guys more about my pole journey. One of the things that I like the most about pole is that you get to kind of choose who and what you want to be in that moment. You know what I mean? Like, you can let the music make you a crazy woman. You can let the music make you a happy woman. You could just do whatever you wanted. And so that's what I love the most about pole, and I love being able to give that to a lot of women. A lot of the women who are on my social media to this day are, you know, pole students from Bombshell. I'll never forget, after I lost my sister, having to quit Bombshell right as the owner, who became one of my mentors, was about to quit. Well, she was about to sell the studio, and she wanted me to buy it, but my finances and my life wasn't in a place where I could buy the studio. And so two of my other colleagues bought it, that were like also instructors as well. And for a while, I was just like lead instructor. Like, I was really doing my shit at Bombshell. Like, love Bombshell. A lot of the class ideas that came out of that studio, I had a hand in. A lot of the trainings that came out of that studio, I had a hand in. And so I will always be grateful to Bombshell for everything that it allowed me and provided me, because Bombshell really was a big part of my life. I love Bombshell because I needed to kind of take dance back for myself. And now that I am in a better place, I now teach Fortis University, which comes full circle because the first person who kind of invited me to come to a pole studio was Miss Cookie Daniels. And when she got her platform up and running and she decided to add pole to it, she called me right at, and I told you guys that yesterday when we was going through my gratitude jar. She called me right at the beginning of last year, and we've been working ever since. I will be doing my virtual class with her on her platform tomorrow. I actually go to the she's like the studio manager. I go to her house, and she has a pole and a nice little space out in there, and I get it going. And so that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. I'm excited. That's really why I'm doing my hair, because I realize I'm going to be on camera, girl. And these classes not only are live, but they are. So the classes both are live and like recorded and replayable. So you got to make sure you look good, baby, because this going to live on the platform even more than likely, even when I'm not on there, or should I decide to not be on there, which I have no intention of. Like, I fuck with the platform. I fuck with being able to dance and teach dance from the comfort of my own home. I hate that I really don't personally have the space, so I have to go to someone else's house. But I like it, though, because I like being around somebody else. I like kind of not only being in my house to do everything. I do spend a lot of time in my house, so I'm grateful that I can go to, like, her house and chill for a bit and be away. Her space is beautiful. So that's that. I love dancing. I love pole. I love how free it makes me feel. I love that when I'm at the top of the pole, I feel like I'm flying. And if y'all know me and my little fairy ass, y'all know that it feels good to feel like you're flying. Especially when you're somebody like myself who loves make believe and love things like fairies and mermaids and blah blah blah. So that's that. Pole dance has opened a lot of doors for me, both financially as well as just mentally and emotionally. I think for a very long time I was afraid to admit to people that I was like dancing, because people would ask that, and I feel like when people was asking was I a dancer, I feel like they were kind of trying to cheapen the actual process of pole, and pole dancing is not easy, and there are a lot of women who dance in clubs or do private parties and etc., and they actually don't. That was not a smart placement of a that do all of these things, and these women don't have the athleticism that comes with pole dancing. So it's like, if you know a young lady who dances, whether she does the pole stuff or not, make sure that you are mindful of the things you say to her. Because people used to say some really shitty things to me, which is why I was not comfortable all the time letting people know that I was actually also dancing as well as being at Bombshell. But shit, that paid a lot of my bills, and it helped me a lot in life after that, when life started hitting me hard and I started like getting in relationships with people who was mooching off of me. Like, that money that I made dancing really helped me in a lot of ways in my adult life, and I'm really grateful for that. But moving forward, I am going to do T's University, and then I do a little bit of like private stuff on my own, but mostly I just enjoy dance for myself, and it makes me feel good. And I'm going to keep it that way. I love y'all like usual. Let me finish doing my hair. I just wanted to pop in and give y'all my daily vlog. And today I just wanted to talk about my journey with pole dance, since I'll be teaching my first class of the session or of the year tomorrow. Y'all wish me luck. I really don't need it. Okay, my bad. I don't need no luck, for real, because I'm the shit. But send me good energy, because I always need good energy. I will see y'all tomorrow. I think I will... No. Y'all will find out Monday how my class went, because I can't tell y'all how the class went, and I'm not going to vlog at night. So, love y'all. I hope you have a great day, and let me finish doing this hair so I can go and get ready for work.